as we grow up particularly at this young age, this youth age. So at this age, we start finding someone on whom we can rely, right? On whom we can rely for each and every single thing, whatever it is. Be it like sharing our emotions, be it like sharing our feelings, our thoughts. So when these kind of emotions, these kind of thoughts, these kind of feelings, we are able to share with someone, so that particular person, first of all, either that's our friend, but with friend we cannot share each and every single thing, right? Sometimes it happens, I know we all have friends, we feel to share things, but with friend we cannot be that intimate, right? With friends we cannot share our physique, we cannot share each and every single thing. Okay, I'm not telling that friendship is not a thing, that is a beautiful thing, but when we are talking about soulmates, so it's a totally different than a friendship, or we can say at higher level than a friendship, right? Because friends are okay, we share with them also our emotion, our feeling, or our basic things of what's happening in society normally. But with soulmate, we tend to share each and every single thing, whatever we know about ourselves, right? We want to share each and every single thing with that particular person. So when we are talking about this particular person, so this particular person has to be very special person for us. Why we even need this a very special person? Is it like for our physical fulfillment? Oh, no. It's not just our physical fulfillment. So is it like for sharing our emotion, our thoughts? Well, I am not saying that neither it's just for physical sharing or physical need or not. It's just for our emotion or our feelings. Well, we are talking about a soulmate. Soulmate is a person who is a soul of our own but with other physique, right? I know these are very poetic listening whenever I'm sharing these things, but reality, when you try to understand soulmate, so soulmate means that's a mate for your own soul. How your soul is, you find the other person also with same soul. Both the souls are one, right? They both have different emotions, different feelings, and different physique and different minds, but their souls are connected. So when we are talking about the connection of soul, so it is only called a soulmate, right? And when we try to understand the soulmate, so what makes our soulmate, right? So when we try to ask that what are the qualities, what shall be the thing in a soulmate that we want, that what makes a person our soulmate, right? So when we try to go and try to find a soulmate, so first of all we try to find all kind of qualities whatever we have, and we want to know that each and every single thing of the particular person, that, and we want to that the deep connection, these all sort of connections, and the proper coordination between our all emotions, our thought process, our way of thinking, our way of living. So when we find this all kind of match, the closer they match, the better it is. And the closer they match, the better soulmate we find, or we can say the deep soulmate, the soulmate with very intimate connection we find, right? And when we try to find these deep and intimate connections, so sometimes it becomes so very hard to find. Why? Because after all, the other person with having same quality as our, it's very rare, right? Because whatever we are, to find a duplicate copy is only called the finding the pure or the true soulmate, right? And when we are going out to find the true ourselves or the true copy of ourselves, it has to be hard. So when we go outside and try to find these all kind of qualities in a particular person, so sometimes it becomes very hard, or I shall say that we tend to lose our hope that we'll ever find that kind of person, or is that person what you can say present outside. So what happens, so in this kind of thing, sometimes we tend to think why we can't live with ourselves, because the best we know ourselves only, right? No one can know ourselves better than us, what we know about ourselves. But when we try to live with our own self, we try to live with whatever we are with our own self, so somehow the society defines that as loneliness, right? And then no one wants to live lonely, because until or unless you are not having a particular target or particular aim in your life, or to do some particular thing in your life, to achieve something special thing, so a person don't enjoy that particular loneliness, right? So loneliness is a thing which is required for a particular person having different thought process. But for we normal person, loneliness is not a good thing. So when we go outside to find the all kind of quality in other person, so sometimes it becomes so very hard, right? It becomes so very hard to find, or we start doubting sometimes that is some person available outside with having same quality like ours, or is that person having same what you can say quality we hope our soulmate to have. Well, when we try to go and find, so definitely it becomes so very hard. When we are very lucky, so it's a very possible that we can find a very early. And when sometime it becomes that our search becomes like a year's search or year's voyage, I shall say now. So when we go and when we get like hopeless, or we tend to lose the hope that we'll find someone, so we start finding our own self as our soulmate. Why? Because no one can know better than ourself to ourself, right? So when we try to understand the soulmate, so soulmate, as I said, it's like a duplicate copy of your own self. So in simple sense, if I'll say so, we are the best soulmate for our own self. No one can be better than that, because what we understand, what we feel, what we know ourselves, no one can know better than ourselves, right? So when we try to understand this concept, so it's a very like when we try to understand a person is living with our own self, so it's somehow this society defines that as loneliness. And the loneliness is which is like totally opposite of a soulmate, I shall say. Because a soulmate is like to find a partner, to find a particular other person with whom we can intimate ourselves. But when we are talking about finding soulmate and our own self, so it becomes like loneliness, which is very hard, right? No one wants to live lonely unless or until you are having a purpose in your mind to do something, or some different thought process you have, or different mindset you have. But we all person, a normal person, as I am saying that today's topic is about the finding soulmate, so definitely our intentions are to really find someone having that kind of quality what a soulmate supposed to have, what we feel about a soulmate, or what we feel about the particular quality in a soulmate, right? And when these things become very hard, these things that search becomes very hard, so we somehow are living in our own self, but that's like loneliness, and the loneliness is not good. So what we can do at this moment is that we have to search. The more we'll search, so there is more chance or better chance that we will find the soulmate what we are finding, right? And I believe if our love is true, if our search for the soulmate is true, so there is definitely soulmate out there. And sometimes it's not just a particular individual, sometimes it can be more than a particular individual. But this is life. But if you go by morality, by ethics, so definitely you have to find the best compatible with you, and leave the rest, you can friend zone them. And as we are saying, but this much lucky to having finding more than one individual as your soulmate is very rare, or sometimes it's like I can say it as impossible thing, because finding one soulmate which is having an intimate connection with whom you can connect to yourself the most, the best, so it is like a very hard thing, right? But still we have to keep search, and yes, remain hopeful always. Does not matter you found your soulmate, or you are thinking to you still are searching for your soulmate. If you are searching, so I will wish for you, definitely you will find. Keep searching. And if you found, I shall say you are lucky. You have your full share yourself fully with your soulmate, and then live a best life, a happy life. Try to provide all kinds of things. Try to share each and every single thing with each other. If you found your soulmate, so that's the best. Nothing can be better than that. And if you are still finding, I am literally hopeful for you that you will find. And I can assure, keep your search, you will find that true soulmate, right? And I know we enjoy these kind of thing. And regarding this particular topic, when we are talking about this soulmate and the all sort of topics which are related to love or our search for the partner. So what I will do that I will make many videos on this kind of topics. With this, I will create a playlist of particular this thing, because as I am going through the same age, so definitely I also have very great understanding about these things, what's going on, how things are, and this is one of the I believe that I can do my best in this particular topic. So I will keep from here. I will try to make more and more video related to the particular thing. And if you enjoy this, so I hope that you subscribed, and if you did not do, please do that, because you will come to know whenever I upload related to this topic next time. And if you still are enjoying, you still enjoy to search about that, about life, or you want to know about life, you want to know about the basic human psychology, philosophy, how things are, how life is, so this channel is only about that. You can search, there are many videos, you can go through this channel and search it, you will, whatever video you like, so you go and enjoy that. And yes, keep searching for your soulmate. If you found, keep close, never let go, and by then, please take care, find the love.